Whistle and a foul. Going to go against the Cavaliers. That's Şehmus Hazer out of Turkey. Played 3 years professionally over there. Has played with Beşiktaş. Is that my proper pronunciation?
I would say, I've always said Beşiktaş, but I think you might be right. You know who he played with? He played with Şengün.
First round pick of the Rockets, who had an impressive look.
Been outstanding. How about the Rockets draft?
A couple of nights ago, Hans brings it into the front court, knocked out of bounds. Friend, you cover a lot of international basketball. What do you think is the biggest adjustment that players like Hazer and Şengün have to make when they come over and play in the NBA?
You know, speed of the game, the athleticism, Mark, obviously, and that's true of all young players, but the IQ is usually high. They know how to play. They fit in as teammates. And confidence, you know, new country, new culture.
Here he is in the corner. Had to fire a 9-1-1 at the end of these are up court for the Cavaliers. J.J. Outlaws, the summer league coach for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Going into his third season as a Cavs assistant. Hazer. Oh, he's slick with it. Got to the basket for the layup.
That's the guy that when you need the fifth at YMCA, you go, take the guy with the beard.
New York, top in. Couldn't convert it.
Man,
gave it a good run.
That's a guy that had 100 dunks as a senior at Dayton. I thought the pass.
What was that like for you?
I feel like the coach put the ball in my hands a good amount, so I just try to show them.
Now 22-50 a season ago. J.B. Bickerstaff, the head coach, they've got some things to work out there. But, friend, when you look at favorites coming in here, but things haven't quite worked out for that crew. Meanwhile, well, you love to see what the Knicks are doing at the offensive end. Miles McBride leading the charge with his shooting. Thomas from outside. That rattles halfway down and out. Kamengeli,
nice pass.
Kick out to the corner to Hazer. That misses. And Jericho Sim as Hazer will check back into the ball game for Blewett. Turkey talked about Hazer a little bit. Turkey with a very competitive and high-level professional league. You know who I ran into, friend, who plays professionally in Turkey? I was down at the Miami Pro League and ran into Shane Larkin.
Oh, yeah.
Who had a great season
Tremendous.
over there.
Yep, and one of the best players in Europe right now. You know, it's funny about Şengün, the young man that's played so well for Houston here. Mark, he was the MVP of the Turkish league at 18 years old. Now, during the season, I counted. Among them, Shane Larkin, Kyle Wiltshire, 30 former NBA players in the TBL, and that kid at 18 was the MVP. Said something about how good he might be, and then he's come here and shown it.
Tearing him down, sidestep three on the way. Left it on the front rim, but they get another opportunity. Shot second to go. Wow.
2 free throws.
Couldn't quite make out who was driving on that play and drew the foul. Hazer with the layup. And it's a final now. The Raptors win it 80-79. Coming up in Jamal Murray and Andrew Wiggins and Tristan Thompson. Kyle Lowry was the guy that delivered a championship first to that city.
Oh, no question, Mark. You and I we go back about a decade or so when we said that Toronto, and you know, a lot of people think Steve Nash, but you and I know, as much as we all love Steve Nash up there, that it was Vince Carter that got it going. And the immigration from the Caribbean and from Africa, all the great athletes that are coming out of Toronto right now.
Great high school programs up there. Michael's College, a bunch of great programs.
Eastern Commerce, Jamal McGlure and Colin Charles.
Big cat, Colin Charles.
Quick guard, was an outstanding role player at St. John's University back in the day.
Kept drive. Hands missed the layup. Gets it back. Kamengeli was looking for the lob, and
he's fighting for his life. He played 37 games last year, Mark. 13 minutes a game, and you know, as you
scores not only how tough it is to make the NBA, but to stay in this league. Hands with a catch and shoot three. Here's Ryan getting downhill, and that's going to be a foul. As
you know, you don't remember this. I bet you don't remember this, but you told me a couple summers ago about a kid named Torrey Craig.
Yes.
You said this kid has a chance to play in the league, and every one of these guys is on that route if they're not a first-round pick.
Just in the Pistons, 10 o'clock Eastern time. Hazer at the free throw line knocks down the second. You put a lid on it and put this to bed. McBride, Deuce is the nickname, but he shot it for three.
Yeah, forget Deuce. We're going to change it to like that. I don't want to turn over there. Good job, Quentin Grimes.
103-94, the final score. Grimes and McBride combined for 51 points tonight. 28 from Grimes, 23 from McBride, topping